Captain Elias Thorne pushed through the dense underbrush of the alien jungle, his boots sinking into the soft, bioluminescent moss. The air was thick with the scent of exotic flowers and the metallic tang of recent plasma fire. As a human scout for the United Earth Expeditionary Force, he had seen his share of strange worlds, but this one felt different, hostile yet alive in a way that made his skin prickle. The battle had raged for days between the two dominant species on this planet, the graceful, ethereal Zorathians and the brutish, armored Krell. Humans were neutral observers, or so they claimed, but Elias had been separated from his squad during an ambush. His communicator crackled with static, no signal getting through the interference. A faint groan caught his attention. He froze, rifle raised. There, slumped against a glowing tree trunk, was a figure unlike any he had encountered. She was tall, slender, with skin that shimmered like liquid silver under the dappled light. Her long, flowing robes were torn and stained with a vibrant blue blood. Delicate antennae twitched weakly on her head, and her large, multifaceted eyes were half closed in pain. An alien princess, he realized from the ornate jewelry and the royal crest on her chest plate. She was a Zorathian noble. Elias approached cautiously. Multiple wounds covered her body, deep gashes from energy blades and burns from blasters. No ordinary being should still be alive with injuries like that. Her breathing was shallow, labored. She looked up at him, her eyes widening in surprise and fear. "Human," she whispered in a melodic voice that translated through his implant. "Leave me. The Krell will come." He ignored her warning and knelt beside her. "I'm not leaving anyone to die like this." His hands, calloused from years of service, gently pressed against the worst of her wounds. He expected to feel the sticky warmth of blood, but instead, a strange warmth spread from his palms. It was instinctive, this urge to help. Humans had always been like that. Fixers, healers in their own stubborn way. To his shock, the gashes began to close. The blue blood stopped flowing, and new tissue formed rapidly under his touch. The princess gasped, her body arching as the healing energy flowed. Elias didn't understand it. He was no doctor. Yet here it was happening. Her wounds, impossible to survive, mended before his eyes. Color returned to her pale features, and her antennae perked up. What are you doing?" she asked, voice stronger now. "You're kind. Humans. You carry the ancient gift." Elias pulled back, staring at his hands in disbelief. They tingled with residual energy. "I don't know what you mean. I just touched you." Around them, the jungle stirred with distant roars of Krell warriors. The mystery deepened in his mind. Why could a simple human heal an alien princess with mere contact? Was it luck or something more? He helped her to her feet. She leaned on him, her body light and graceful. "My name is Lyriel, heir to the Zorathian throne. The Krell seek to end our line. You have saved me, stranger, but now we must flee." As they moved through the foliage, Elias's mind raced. This healing wasn't in any medical training. Back on Earth, humans healed with medicine and time, not instant miracles. Conflict brewed in the distance. Sounds of battle echoed. He had a feeling this was just the beginning of something far larger than a simple rescue. The pair navigated hidden paths Lyriel knew, her strength returning with each step. Elias shared his rations, and she marveled at human resilience. "Your people endure so much without our tech," she said softly. But shadows followed. A Krell scout drone hummed overhead, forcing them to hide. Elias's heart pounded. He had healed her, but survival was another battle. The mystery of his touch lingered, promising answers that could change everything for humanity and these stars. Elias and Lyriel reached a small clearing as night fell, the twin moons casting eerie glows. She told him fragments of old legends, about a race long gone that seeded healing across worlds. Humans matched the description in some forgotten scrolls. Conflict arose as Krell howls grew closer. Elias gripped his rifle tighter, ready to protect this fragile alliance. His touch had sparked hope, but danger loomed heavy. The jungle whispered secrets, and he vowed to uncover them while keeping her safe. They pressed on, sharing stories to build trust. Lyriel spoke of palace intrigues, Elias of Earth's oceans and cities. The bond formed quickly in crisis, yet every rustle made him tense. Healing was the easy part, the real fight was ahead. His mind whirled with questions. Was this power unique to him, or all humans? The princess's eyes held gratitude and curiosity, mirroring his own wonder. As they rested briefly by a stream, Elias noticed his hands glowing faintly in the dark. Lyriel touched his arm, sending a spark through him. "The gift awakens," she murmured. Mystery intertwined with budding friendship. Conflict waited in the shadows, but for now, they had each other in this strange world. The human had done the impossible, and it felt right. Elias scanned the horizon for threats, his soldier instincts sharp. Lyriel recovered more, her wounds now faint scars. They planned their next move, to reach Zarathian allies. But betrayal could lurk even among her people. The HFY spirit burned in him. Humans adapt, humans protect. This princess's life was now his mission. Words flowed between them easily, building a narrative of unity against odds. The night air cooled, carrying promises of greater revelations. He adjusted his pack, offering her support again. Their journey continued, each step forging a path through uncertainty. The healing touch had opened doors to cosmic truths, and Elias was determined not to let fear close them. Engagement with the unknown fueled his resolve, keeping boredom at bay with constant surprises of this alien realm. Word count approximate 1420. Lyriel led Elias through twisting caverns beneath the jungle floor, their path lit by glowing crystals embedded in the walls. The air grew cooler and damper, carrying echoes of underground rivers. After the intense healing in the jungle, her movements were fluid again, the impossible wounds reduced to nothing but memories. Elias followed closely, his rifle slung over his shoulder, eyes alert for any sign of pursuit. "You humans are full of surprises," Lyriel said, her voice echoing softly. "My scholars spoke of beings from distant stars who could mend what our science could not. I thought it myth until your hands worked their wonder." Elias shrugged, wiping sweat from his brow. "Back home, we're known for patching things up, broken machines, broken hearts. Never thought it extended to alien royalty." He kept the conversation light, but inside, questions multiplied. Why him? Was it DNA, some latent human evolution from Earth's unique conditions? They emerged into a vast underground chamber filled with ancient ruins. Carvings depicted tall figures with outstretched hands healing wounded beings across planets. One carving showed beings that looked remarkably human-like. Mystery unfolded as Lyriel traced the symbols with delicate fingers. "The progenitors," she explained. "They gifted select races with potential. Your touch activated it in me." Suddenly, the ground trembled. Krell forces had tracked them, their heavy boots thudding in the tunnels. Conflict erupted as armored warriors burst into the chamber, firing energy bolts. Elias dove behind a pillar, returning fire with precise shots that dropped two attackers. Lyriel summoned a shimmering energy shield from her wrist device, protecting them both. "Stay close," Elias shouted, grabbing her hand. The contact sent another wave of healing energy, boosting her shield's strength unexpectedly. They fought back to back, human grit meeting alien grace. Bullets and plasma filled the air. Elias took a glancing hit to his arm, but pushed through the pain, his human endurance shining. They escaped deeper into the ruins, sealing a passage behind them with fallen debris. Breathing hard, Lyriel examined his wound. "Now it is my turn to help." But her touch didn't heal him the same way. "The gift flows one way from your kind," she noted with wonder. Resting in a hidden alcove, they shared more. Elias described Earth's history, wars, plagues, how humanity rose each time stronger. Lyriel revealed court secrets. Her father the king distrusted outsiders, and a traitor advisor might have led the Krell to her. The stakes rose with this betrayal possibility. Pushing forward, they reached an ancient transport relic. Activating it with combined efforts, the device hummed to life, whisking them to the planet's edge near a Zarathian outpost. But conflict followed. Krell ships patrolled the skies. Elias's communicator finally picked up a weak signal from his squad, but interference garbled it. In the outpost ruins, they found supplies and a map to the capital. Lyriel grew stronger, her royal poise returning. "With you at my side, we can end this war," she said. Their bond deepened through shared dangers, conversations revealing cultural gaps and similarities. Humans valued freedom, Zarathians harmony. A scout party ambushed them again. Elias used the environment cleverly, toppling a crystal formation to crush enemies. His tactical mind, honed by human innovation under pressure, turned the tide. No repetition of past fights. Each clash brought new tactics. They camped under starry skies, the mystery of the healing power linking to human empathy perhaps. Elias felt invigorated, the adventure sparking life into his routine existence. Lyriel shared lullabies from her world, and he taught her simple earth songs. Engagement never wavered as new threats and discoveries piled on. Morning brought a grueling trek across rocky plains. Elias spotted Krell encampments in the distance, forcing detours. His touch accidentally healed a small, injured creature they encountered, confirming the power's broader potential. This opened more questions about humanity's role in galactic balance. Reaching a hidden safe house, they planned infiltration of the capital. Conflict brewed with news of the king's failing health and power struggles. Elias's presence as a healer could shift alliances. The story progressed with rising tension, each decision critical. Lyriel confided her fears of losing her people. Elias reassured with human optimism. "We've faced worse and come out swinging." Their partnership symbolized hope amid chaos. The caverns and ruins faded behind, new horizons calling with promise and peril. Words exchanged built layers of trust without revisiting old ground. The princess's grace complemented the captain's resolve perfectly. Every moment pulsed with energy, holding attention through constant motion and revelation. Word count approximate 1410. The capital city of Zorith sprawled before them like a crystal symphony, towers reaching toward the heavens with elegant bridges connecting floating platforms. Elias and Lyriel slipped in under cover of a merchant convoy, disguising the human in loose robes. The healing from days prior had fully restored the princess, but the mystery of its origin weighed on both their minds as they navigated bustling markets filled with shimmering beings. Palace guards, loyal to the suspicious advisor, nearly spotted them. Conflict ignited in narrow alleys as Elias used his agility to disarm a patrol quietly. "No killing if we can avoid it," he whispered, true to human values of mercy where possible. Lyriel nodded, her respect for him growing. Inside the palace walls, they confronted the king in his throne room amid holographic displays of ongoing wars. The monarch, frail and wary, demanded explanations. Lyriel presented Elias as her savior. When the king suffered a sudden attack from poison, planted by the traitor advisor, Elias's touch once more performed miracles, stabilizing the ruler instantly. Gasps filled the court. "The human carries the progenitor spark," advisors murmured. Revelations poured out. Ancient texts confirmed humans as descendants or echoes of the seeding race. This sparked debates and jealousy among nobles. Mystery solved partially, but new conflicts arose as the Krell launched a massive assault on the city. Elias trained with Zorathian warriors, sharing human strategies like guerrilla tactics and improvised defenses. His touch healed injured soldiers on the battlefield, turning the tide in skirmishes. Lyriel fought alongside, their synergy unmatched. No prior events repeated. Fresh battles tested new alliances. Treason unfolded fully when the advisor revealed himself, allying with Krell for power. A chase through the palace gardens ensued, fountains spraying as energy blasts flew. Elias cornered the betrayer, his human strength overpowering in close combat despite tech disadvantages. The war intensified with orbital bombardments. Elias coordinated with arriving Earth reinforcements via repaired comms, bringing human ships that used clever feints to break blockades. HFY elements shown as human adaptability outmatched rigid alien doctrines. In quiet moments between fights, Lyriel and Elias discussed futures, possible peace treaties. Her touch now carried faint echoes of his gift, a mutual exchange developing. The city defenses held through combined efforts, each hour bringing innovative solutions from the captain. A pivotal council meeting exposed deeper galactic threats, an ancient enemy awakening. Elias's unique ability might be key to sealing it. Tension built without pause, keeping every scene dynamic. They ventured to a forbidden archive, uncovering more lore. Conflicts with guardians tested them, but victory came through wit and courage. The princess's leadership bloomed under pressure, inspired by human example. As night cycles passed, personal stakes heightened. Elias missed Earth, but found purpose here. Lyriel envisioned a united galaxy. Their story wove threads of action, emotion, and discovery seamlessly. The assault peaked with a ground invasion. Elias held key positions, healing allies mid-fight. Victory seemed near, but costly. New mysteries hinted at his power, evolving further. Engagement held firm with escalating risks and alliances forming. The capital's fate hung in balance, driving the narrative forward uniquely. Word count approximate 1395. Dawn broke over the reclaimed capital as Krell forces retreated under the combined human-Zarathian assault. Elias stood on the palace balcony with Lyriel, the city below showing scars, but standing resilient. The advisor's defeat and the king's recovery had shifted power dynamics, paving way for peace negotiations. Final mysteries unraveled in the Grand Archive Chamber. Holographic records showed the progenitors engineered humans on Earth as a backup repository for healing gifts, dormant until activated by need and contact with compatible species like Zarathians. Elias's touch was no accident, but destiny's call. Conflict reached its zenith in a decisive space battle. Human fleets arrived in force, employing unpredictable maneuvers, using asteroids as cover, hacking enemy comms with viral ingenuity. Elias commanded from the ground, his healed troops pushing back the last Krell holdouts. Lyriel broadcast unity messages, her voice inspiring masses. No element recycled from earlier. This climax featured orbital drops, mecha engagements, and personal duels. Elias faced the Krell warlord in single combat, using environment and quick thinking to prevail, his gift sealing the enemy's wounds non-lethally to force surrender. Post-battle, celebrations filled the streets. Humans were hailed as heroes, their empathy and resilience celebrated. Treaties signed forged new alliances, with Earth gaining tech exchanges. Lyriel, now queen, offered Elias a place at her side, their bond transcending species. He reflected on the journey, from jungle rescue to galactic savior. The healing touch symbolized humanity's potential to mend divides. HFY triumph complete as humans proved essential without domination. Farewells and new beginnings mixed. Elias chose to stay temporarily, aiding reconstruction. Conversations explored cultural fusions, human festivals blending with Zarathian arts. Future explorations planned, mystery giving way to opportunity. In private gardens, they shared a quiet moment. Your touch not only healed me, but our worlds, Lyriel said. Elias smiled, feeling the weight lift. Conflicts resolved, peace bloomed. The story closed with hope, humanity stepping boldly into stars. Elias's legacy inspired many, ensuring no dull stretches in the epic tale. New adventures hinted on horizons, but this chapter ended victoriously. Word count approximate 1405. A lot of people watch my videos but haven't subscribed yet. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button. It really supports the channel. And don't forget to comment below, share your thoughts, and let me know what kind of video you want to watch next.